Alright, so yeah, hey guys, this is Oversea here with another vlog finally. Jeez, it's been a while since I've done this kind of thing. Man, on my screen it looks really bright, but outside right now it's not that bright right now. I don't know why it's becoming this bright. Sorry, I'm just looking around to see how it looks compared to my surroundings. It's a lot brighter than what I'm seeing, but yeah. Sorry if I haven't been doing like videos in a while again. It's mainly because I've been just working in my working a job at a job. I have a job as a welder. It's keeping me busy throughout the week and at home, and on the weekends I don't have that much time, or just available time just to do videos by myself, or just have time for myself to do videos or any content in general for videos. But like right now, today, the date I'm recording this, I believe, is March 5th, 2018. I believe it's March 5th. I don't remember exactly. I haven't been paying attention to the calendar all too much. Well, on the weekends. Yeah, shit. I should have been wearing my gloves because, as you can see, it's still winter. Even in March, like early March, it's still winter all around. Hang on. Sorry if the angle's gonna get a bit weird. I forgot to wear my gloves before recording this, so you're gonna have to bear with this for a little bit. Or maybe I should stop talking so you won't have to see this. Yeah, okay. We're good. I have my gloves on now, so we can do this normally now. So, what should I talk about while walking through here? I could show off more of the scenery instead of, showing up my face, but I don't know. It's a little, like with the selfie stick, is a little, it's not as easy. I mean, I could do it like this, but with the setup I have with the selfie stick right now, it's not exactly a comfortable setup, so I can't show you much of the scenery, but I can show you bits of it without showing you my face. Oh, that's a person. So, I don't know. I guess that's good enough for now, for you to enjoy for a few seconds. But anyways, topics. What topics should I talk about first? Besides, I guess, the job, since I've been busy with that. I guess I could tell you this. Recently, like with the computer specs, like while doing recordings, I've always had problems, recording and like making videos, like with editing software, mainly due to CPU usage or just my specs or whatever, because my computer is like kind of not that great in terms of specs compared to other computers nowadays. So I've been meaning to update it for a while, and it, like, ever since I had the job, since like early December of 2017, I actually have improved my computer a bit, like with a few things. Oh, and also like I bought one additional thing for my phone. Car. There's a car coming. Yeah. I bought like stuff for the computer. Like I bought myself a 1 terabyte hard drive for the computer. I've also bought myself like an external CD DVD drive, because my current one on my desktop computer no longer works for some reason. I'm not sure why. I could like possibly like go send it to repairs or whatever. Maybe it's like something related to the laser or something, or like the inside that it no longer works. But I'm not sure. But I'm not sure if I could still use the computer after still by removing it, I guess I should say. So let's see if I can extend you a little bit so you can see more of the scenery. Yeah, now we're talking. There you go. Some more scenery for the winter walk. I guess I will call this. But anyway, yeah. So I'm not sure if I can still work that. So out of the blue, along with I guess the hard drive, I bought myself like an external CD DVD drive. Works great, and I can use my CDs and DVDs for on my computer now. I mean, lately now, throughout the past like 2 or 3 years, I haven't been using my DVDs or discs for the computer mainly because like the software, I could just download them on the internet, or like for games, I could just simply buy them on Steam. Because I'm been mostly playing those right now. I guess I mean someday I will talk about like maybe not in a vlog, but like as a different kind of video about the games that I've been playing. But I'll get to that in a bit if I still have time to do it. But yeah, I also bought like for this phone a mini SD card, or like I believe 16 gigs or 32 gigs. I'm not exactly sure. I don't remember that well. Maybe it's 32 gigs. I don't remember. But I think 16, either one. I bought it so I can do these kind of videos, like vlogs, a lot more freely. Oh Jesus! The more extent the stuff is stick, the harder it is to keep it balanced, and it's kind of straining my muscles here. I'm having I'm at like a weird angle this time, so I need to figure out where to place it. Anyway, what else do I bought before the big one? Because there is like one that I especially bought for the computer that is like a major upgrade. I guess I'll just say it right now. Recently that I got it working, I finally bought a new graphics card, an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1050, not Ti, but just simply 1050. And well, it's not a huge difference in terms of performance for my computer, but for like games, especially like on emulators, I've noticed, like on a PS2 emulator, it works great. It was a bit of a hassle to actually get it to work first off when I got it. Well, before that, I bought it off the internet, like at in this country, like an internet store for the graphics card, but I needed to wait a few weeks before I could get it. But the one thing I didn't notice, but when buying this particular graphics card, is that like the connections to the graphics card don't for the monitor cables to connect to the graphics card, they don't fit. They're not compatible with it because mine two monitors both have like VGA connections, like connectors, like cables to connect. And the graphics card that I bought recently only accepts like HDMI and DVI, I believe, connections, and DV, I believe. So, well, just I guess mainly the HDMI cable. So, what I noticed is that I've screwed up, and I realized I needed to buy a converter from VGA to HDMI, but that was a bit of a hassle to buy it as well. So it took a while, it took a few days. And one time, when buying for to converters or cables to connect to the graphics card, I needed to refund some of them because it was only, I made guesses, but finally I bought a legit VGA to HDMI converter so I could connect to the graphics card. And the ones that I found in a store, they weren't cheap. they weren't cheap at all. So I kind of regret buying that. I could have actually bought it cheaper. I've seen a few places where I could have bought cheaper, but I needed to wait for them before I could get it. But nonetheless, I got it. I got them. And in the for both monitors, I connected them to the graphics card, so it would, show visual on the monitors from my computer, like with the new graphics card, and it works. So I'm happy. I regret a little bit because I kind of wasted money on those converters, but if it works, it works. I guess I'll have to deal with it. Unless I decide to return them, which I'll probably want, because it's a bit of a hassle to do that. Well, not exactly a hassle, it's just a little time consuming. So, yeah. So that's one topic. And the other topic I guess I could talk about, well, if I can think of one, is, I guess it is related to that graphics card. Besides the performances, the graphics card also came in with a software that I didn't realize. Like, I believe it's like a GeForce Experience. That's sort of like a sort of recording software along with the graphics card, and wow, it's kind of a blessing along with that graphics card, because like I could record almost like on any game, and even on like emulators I can record it as well. Which I was pretty surprised that I don't have to like open up the software anywhere. It's just like open in the background, along with turning on the computer and shit. So it's kind of surprising. So I could like do recordings like with the native resolution with the game. What kind of resolution the game is? I could choose the FPS, and I can also broadcast it if I want to, but I would prefer do it on OBS or XSplit. And there's sort of like this feature where it sort of temporarily records, or just records but doesn't save. It's called instant replay. And I could like, in the background, I could like record it for like it would just record it, but if I want to save it, it's like it records in the background. And I can like, well, it's similar to like regular recordings, but with instant replay, if I find one particular moment that I enjoyed, like for a limited amount of time, like for example, around 4 minutes, I could save that recording and just, keep it. Because otherwise, if I don't save it, if there's nothing particularly interesting happens, if I don't save anything from like that instant replay, that temporary file from the instant replay just, deletes itself. And it's like, with the temporary files, it just, after a while, it will just delete itself, I guess. I would have to guess, because with the instant replay, you like turning on and off, it doesn't save it unless you choose to save it. So that's an interesting feature. It's pretty like with the controls, like with the settings, it's pretty basic, but like recording wise, it works pretty well. I've noticed in a few places, like when I'm recording, like the ones that are a little CPU intensive, it skips in a few places and it lags a little bit, but nonetheless, while playing the game, like there's almost no difference. There's like no lag whatsoever. It doesn't use that much CPU. Like with the graphics card, it doesn't use that much of its performance. It works well. I was pretty surprised that it came along with it, and I'm very pleased with it. So I might use that in the future. And I guess one final topic I could talk about this is the recordings for the video games that I might be planning to do. I've been thinking like a few ideas of how should I do this. Like for some videos I might be like, I've been like, when I'm at home, when I'm not working and stuff, and when I have time to play the games but not record them, I play the games, and sometimes I think I've been planning and also been doing a few recordings to upload in the future. Not as like let's plays, but just more just simple silent gaming videos. But I've also been thinking, I had this idea, like at night, when like relatives at the apartments are sleeping, I could, like, for example, record my commentary as sort of like a vlog style audio recording during the night. Like, for example, with the phone, because I can't do it on my computer, but I can do it on the phone if I want to. But I'm going to show how the audio quality is going to be with this phone. Well, it seems like from the vlogs, it could be good. Not as great as, like, for example, recording it on the computer, but it could work, I think. So I've been thinking, like, also doing like sort of vlog type video, like a vlog type recording, while also having like I'm uploading it as a video, what like of me playing the game. Me playing the game, like play it as the background for as something for you to watch while I talk about while I talk, I guess. Well, I sort of like vlog, but not with a video, but as like as an audio recording. So I've been thinking of doing that probably. I haven't done any of those yet, but I am planning to. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work out, because obviously with like the 17 minutes that this recording is right now, I have a lot of stuff to talk about. And I haven't gotten into the games that I've been playing. I've been meaning to talk about those for a long time. And I guess one more thing real quickly before I go. I've been planning to upload a New Year's vlog for a while, but I've been really hesitant to do that because I haven't been feeling it on editing the video. I don't feel it's that interested, because it's pretty much sort of the same as the other New Year's vlogs that I've done. All 2 or 3 of them, I don't remember. But it's pretty much sort of the same compared to with those vlogs. So I kind of been delaying the editing of that video. It's pretty much ready. Like, I have all the recordings I want for the video, but I just haven't been editing. And as you can see on the date, it's already March as I'm recording this, and I'll most likely just delay the recording until probably next New Year's. So I kind of fucked that up, unless I want to sort of do like a Throwback Thursday type of vlog and just upload it, like, I don't know, like, well, on a Thursday for Throwback Thursday, or just, I don't know, maybe even like upload it on Independence Day, American Independence Day on July 4th, because it's related to fireworks, so I could do that, but I haven't fully decided on that yet. So yeah, so I guess those are the plans and the stuff I want to talk about. Any last thing I want to say before I stop this, because it has been going on for a while now. I guess I could say this: the weather will soon warm up, and well, I guess like with the weather, like recently for like 1 week or 2 weeks now, we had, well, like throughout this winter, like throughout December to February, to late February, it has been pretty warm comparatively to other years, I guess. It snowed a bunch, but it always melted until like a week or 2 ago, where we just had a massive like fucking cold wave around like February, like around the 20th of February, where we just had a massive cold wave, like around minus 10 degrees, like during the night, or minus 20 degrees at night. Well, in a few days with minus 10 degrees during the day. And yeah, like while working, it has been kind of a hassle to deal with, because the the workplace I work at doesn't have like central heating or just any kind of heating except for like the break room. So so it's been kind of a cold experience, I guess, working at the job along with that cold wave. But now, like what the forecast is showing, it might soon warm up again. So so I kind of decided to vlog this just to like show you off the scenery for you and for myself to enjoy, like looking back and seeing this snow and cold and winter scenery. So I guess that's why I did it because, well, I kind of felt like it because winter scenery. So I guess that's it. So I'll be finishing this recording off while I take off my glove, and I'll see you guys later on whatever video I'll do next. So see ya. Also, P.S. before I go off, I want you to enjoy the sunset. Look at this sunset. It's so pretty. It's so shaky. There we go. Enjoy it. Enjoy it, me. And enjoy it, the viewer. I like it. I like it very much. Man, I haven't realized, like, when I record this with my hand, it's a lot more shaky when compared to like when doing it with a selfie stick, because there's a lot less movement with it. But yeah, I wanted to show it up before I go off. So, P.S. Here's the sunset.